Hello everyone! What is 346 times 11? What is 105 times 105? And lastly, what is 62,139 divided by 5? Nagugulat pa kayo? Tinanong ko agad kayo kahit hindi ko pa kayo tinuturuan. Math. Nakakasakit ng ulo, di ba? Pero, huwag kayong maglala. Ako ang bahala sa inyo. My name is Kyle Carnes A. Balaoro, and I'm currently studying at NU Laguna. At tuturo ko kayo ng kaunti lang mga tips at saka tricks para magamit nyo. Hindi man masyado, pero magagamit nyo sa buong pamumuhay nyo. Okay, let's start. So, let's start with the first one. Division by 5. Sounds kinda rough, right? But I'm gonna teach you the first one. What is 62,139 divided by 5? Right? First, 5 is times 2 is 10, right? So we're gonna use 10. We will divide 62,139 to 10. And then, after divided, the answer would be 6,213.9. And after that, you multiply it by 2. Sounds easy, right? And the answer would be 12,427.8. That's it. That's how you divide by 5. Now, for the next one, let's talk about multiplication by 11. Yeah, number 11. It's an easy tip, but I'm going to teach you. Okay? Let's start with an easy one. What about 43 times 11? Kinda hard to do it in the head, right? First, what you're gonna do is you put the first number into the front, number 4. And then, in the 43, in the last number, put it in the last. So 3. And the answer in the middle would be the addition of 4 and 3, which would become 7. Pretty easy, right? Try it yourself with the calculator. It is correct. Now, to prove it to you, let's have another example. What about a bigger number? Let me think of a bigger number. What about 346 times 11? Harder, right? Now, the first step, always put the first number 346 into the first. Yeah, the first one here. And then the last number, the number 6, put it on the last side. Put some space in the middle. Now, to get the answer in the middle, first, we add 6 and 4. The answer would be 10. After getting the 10, you put 0 near the 6. And then the carry 1. There's also carry 1 that we will be using later. Right? And then next, we add 4, number 4, to 3. Nearest it. So the answer would be, of course, the answer would be 7. Now we put 7, and then there's the carry 1 that we put up here. So we put 7, 1 is equals to 8. Pretty easy, right? That's the correct answer. That's how you multiply by 11. Now, hey guys, I'm going to teach you about the last thing that I'm going to teach you is the square of a number ending in 5. Now, 5 times 5, 25, pretty easy, right? Now, what if it's a bigger number? Like, let me think of a number. What about 105 times 105? Pretty hard, right? I told you. Now, we always get in this trick I'm going to teach you, 25 is always the last number. It will never change. 25 will always be the last number. And next to the 5 is the 10. Now, what is next to 10? Next to 10 is 11. always put what's next to the number beside the 5. And that's 11. You multiply it by 10, and you will get 110.25. And that is a trick. Now, you still don't get it. You still don't get it, huh? I'm gonna teach you, and give you one more example. Okay? The next number should be a pretty easy one than the other one. What about 55 times 55? Still kinda hard, right? So, always remember that 25 will always be the last number. And then, what comes to 5? 6. Right? And multiply it by the number 5. The one you just put next to the 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So the answer would be 3025. That's it. It's pretty easy. You can do it. That's all for me. So, after all that, now I'm gonna teach you the tips. No, not succeeding in math, but to help you through it. Yeah. The first tip should be to visualize and not to memorize. Albert Einstein once said pure mathematics in his ways is like a palm of logical ideas. Yeah. In every math, you shouldn't look at it as a terror. You shouldn't be afraid of it. What you should do, you should treat it like a storybook or a poem that you should understand. In order to get that, it will help you through, rather than just memorize that you will just forget in the future. That's the first tip. And now, time for the second tip. The second tip would be to strengthen your fundamentals. Eric Temple Bell once said that the obvious is the most dangerous word in the mathematics. That's why you should always go back to the basics and strengthen your fundamentals. You should practice doing maths, especially in classes. You should practice, even at home, you should practice. You should practice to become an expert gradually and slowly. And now, for the last and final tip that I can give you, is to fight not to miss class. Even at home, even at doing online classes. Yeah, I know that it's pretty hard to do online class. Yeah, I've been there. I'm doing it right now. But you should fight. Because in mathematics in every classes moves so fast. It would make it very hard to catch up to the math. You should treat it as your companion and not as a nightmare. Because mathematics turns into a nightmare when you turn it to one. That's all, kids. Thank you for listening. I'm Kyle Carnes Balaoro, Ma'am Anya Laguna. That's all. Bye-bye.